love me too much, baby. But don't you know we're caught in a trap? I can't walk out. I should sing in harmony. Because I love you too much, baby. Up there somewhere.
There we go for Elvis fans everywhere, suspicious minds. Andy's here in the building. Mr. Greg Miller, how are you, sir?
Oh, thank you, sir. I'm happy to be here despite the turn of events. We were sold out for Sunday for the Infanta Leonora, and then this terrible tragedy happened in Los Cristianos, just about 50 meters from our theater, where the five-story building collapsed. And of course, with all that's going on there, we really can't do the show this Sunday. So I'm very sorry that we have to postpone that. We're going to have to come back and do it again.
I was going to say, a lot of disappointed Elvis fans, but you will come back and do the gig at some stage.
Absolutely. Yeah. I've been champing at the bit to come back here. Of course, we were here last March and we sold out. Well, we sold out the first show, added a second show, and had about 250. It was about half a house the second show, which was terrific. And I mean, that was in 30 hours.
Wow.
We got that many people. So we were really, really excited to come back. And I got to tell you, my band are just fit to be tied. The guys were so excited to do this. And American. But it's the first song you learn with your children in kindergarten. So, of course, all the Germans know Music Den. So I was singing in Germany when my show, I did a medley of Love Me Tender, where I did, For my darling, I love you, and I always will. The music would go, da, 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 da. Can't you see? And I'd go into Wooden Heart. Yeah. And the Germans, they'd all stand up and light their candles and their lighters and wave their hands back and forth like it was a rock and roll revival. It was so adorable.
Do you know what my favourite Elvis moment is? It's the version of Are You Lonesome Tonight where he loses it in the middle and laughs the whole way through.
Where he makes the bald joke. Yeah. He makes the bald joke and then he can't stop laughing. The thing I love about that, besides the fact that Elvis is just having so much fun, and he is the most infectious laugh. Everybody laughs when Elvis laughs. There's no way that you can't, except for the one gal in the background that's singing the soprano part, Kathy Westmoreland, who's going, you know, all the way through the song. And Elvis is laughing and laughing and laughing and making these jokes and falling off the chair. And she just goes on. It amazes me. I don't know how she did it. She must have mentally put herself in another universe.
Have you ever been asked to sing Old Shep on the show?
When I was a lad, and Old Shep was a pub, over hills and meadows we'd stray. Elvis sang it when he was 10 years old.
Yeah.
He stood on an apple crate and sang it for a talent show. I just adore the song. I don't do it in shows very much. I mean, it's one of those ones that comes in on the list somewhere around number 300. You know, I love it, but I don't get to it very often. But it's a very traditional song.
Yeah.
Very traditional.
And another very underrated Elvis song, I think, is Kentucky Rain.
Oh, I love Kentucky Rain, and I do it a lot. Kentucky Rain I do in shows a lot. This is kind of an interesting thing. Elvis had a bunch of songs that were written by the same guy, whose popular name is Mac Davis, although his real name is Scott Davis. Mac was a nickname. And Mac Davis came up as a songwriter writing for Bobby Goldsboro. And he wrote, Me and God were watching Scotty grow, which was because Mac's son was also named Scotty.
Right, yeah.
Scott Davis, Jr. And so Bobby Goldsboro had a big hit with that. And Bobby Goldsboro had a pretty big career in the U.S. for quite a few years. But Mac Davis started writing for Elvis actually in 1966. The first tune he wrote for Elvis was the theme song to Elvis's cowboy movie in '67 called Charro. With eyes that hide the man within, you see behind the eyes of other men. You've lived and died and come to life again. Charro! You know, it's just the theme song of the movie, which is the only song in that movie. It's a Western, a real gritty Western, where Elvis has a beard, for God's sakes. But Mac Davis wrote that, and he also wrote a couple of other songs like Trouble, that Elvis did, if you're looking for trouble, and Guitar Man. And he wrote Kentucky Rain, and he wrote Don't Cry Daddy. And he also wrote Memories Pressed Between the Pages of My Mind, which is, that's a song I love singing.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just so lovely. It's such a beautiful melody and such a beautiful imagery with that song. But yeah, Mac Davis, he had a pretty good career of his own. And I think one of my favorite songs by him, I don't know if you ever heard it, it's called Lord, It's Hard to Be Humble.
Great song, yes, of course, yes, yeah.
I just adore that. I wish Elvis had sung that song. I can just picture Elvis singing that song. Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way. I can't wait to look in the mirror, because I get better looking each day. I mean, Elvis could have sung the heck out of that too. I don't know if he would have sung that line about the skin-tight blue jeans, but
yeah. We're heading towards news, so will you stick around and come back after news at 4?
I'd just love to.
Brilliant.
I'd love to. Thank you very much.